Greetings, friends. I want to share with you today a somatic practice that involves our breath. This somatic practice is what I say tangible way of accessing our breath. Breath is vitality, and if we're not able to access it fully, we really are not getting our full benefits of feeling vibrant physically or mentally or emotionally. We might feel anxiety or feel activated in some way, in which case our breath can become very quick and contracted somewhere in this upper chamber. And we might feel depressed or low, disassociated, in which case we might not have access to breath into the full body, but we find ourselves exhaling a lot. And so this breath is a particular breath brought to us through a very wonderful somatic practitioner who focused on teaching breath to others, a German teacher. Her name is Ilse Middendorf. And I share this practice with you that's come directly from her work as a way for you to tangibly start to connect more with your breath. So what I'm going to ask you to do to start is to just simply find a position that allows you to relax in a seat. So that could be on your couch, it could be on your floor, it could be in your office chair. And as you start to find the seat, I'm going to ask that you pretty much just let yourself start to nestle into the seat, allowing yourself to really settle towards gravity. And then we just need our two hands for this exercise. And so I'm going to ask you to simply bring your hands together just through the fingertips mirroring each other. So as we find fingertip to fingertip, we'll let our fingers gently just be turned upward towards the sky. And if perhaps you don't have the arm strength or things feel a little weak today, you can prop your elbows on something in front of you, or even let your hands rest on a table or something in front of you. That would be perfectly fine. So first, while you're sitting here, I just want you to notice the breath as it comes and goes. Yeah, and so as we just feel breath come and go out of the body, we're going to jump into its rhythm. And we're going to put a little effort into our hands on our next inhale. So when you next inhale, you're simply going to press with a little bit of effort the fingertips into each other on the inhale, all the way to the top. And when you exhale, take the effort out and just let the fingers and the hands soften while the fingertips stay in contact. And again, inhaling, pressing the fingertips in, and exhaling, just letting the fingers soften. You can see that in my own hands here. Inhaling, a little effort. Exhale, letting the press soften. Continue in your own breath's pace here. Inhaling with a press in. Exhaling, softening the effort. I invite you to notice when you come through on the exhale, what else relaxes in your body? Now, as you continue in this pattern, pressing on your inhale and softening on your exhale, I'm just going to add just a little bit more element to this exercise should you want to go there. To activate the lower chambers of the breathing, we can simply take away our thumb, pointer, and middle finger And simply do this exercise with only the ring finger and the pinky touching. Pressing in on the inhale, relaxing on the exhale. Always making contact, but taking the pressure off the contact on the exhale. And so what this exercise does as you continue is it activates the lower chamber or lower space of our breathing. And that lower space of breathing can really access a deep sense of relaxation, a sense of readying the body for digest and rest. So those of you who know what that links to, it's our parasympathetic nervous system. And then we shift away from that. We're going to just bring all fingertips back to each other, the original position. And then the other chamber we can access is the upper chamber. So if I take away the pinky and the ring finger and the middle finger, and I simply leave my pointer and my thumb, I go back to inhaling with a press, exhaling and letting the effort drain out. Inhaling, pressing the two in, and exhale, letting them soften out. And here we have our upper breathing space being accessed as Ilse Middendorf has educated us. And when we access this area in the body, we allow energy to come in. And so we give healthy energy to maybe where we might feel down, less motivated, fatigued, not really wanting to engage in the world. And it gives us more energy through the upper chamber. And so we could focus on using this in those times. And so going back to all five and just experiencing this beautiful, somatically connected breath through our fingertips. And then I'll invite you to just let the fingertips fall away from each other, letting the hands land in your lap any way that feels comfortable to you. And re-engaging in what breath might feel like in this moment. Letting it flow, no control, no restraints, just coming and going as it is. So that is Ilse Middendorf's beautiful breath work that's somatically linked by embodying it through the pressing of our fingertips. It's simple, it's accessible. I encourage you to give it a try in your own time. You might play with what it means to do upper body's breath work through thumb and pointer finger, right, in this region for a little boost, right? And then you might play with lower body through ring finger and pinky in the lower, when you need to really allow the body to come to rest. It's a great time to try. It would be before you go to bed at night. Again, encourage you to try these things. The more we practice somatic exercises, rather than just a one-time or two-time off, we incorporate them into our lives, the more benefit we receive from those practices. Give it a try. Put in the comments how you felt, what you experienced, what your experience was. Not just for me, but others like to hear that as well. And I appreciate you spending a little time with me today. Have a great day.